Before the McCollum case, the Supreme Court heard an earlier religion case that could determine the McCollum case's fate. Known as the Everson bus case, a New Jersey man sued his local school district to stop it from using tax money to pay for buses to transport students to religious schools. The court was asked to decide if this was an establishment of religion. A decision in favor of Everson would all but guarantee the McCollums would win. When the Everson bus decision was handed down, it was a historic moment in the Supreme Court's interpretation of the First Amendment's Establishment Clause. For the first time ever, the justices ruled that the Establishment Clause applied to the states, not just Congress. In writing the opinion of the court, Justice Hugo Black included a phrase that would have a profound effect on all future church-state cases, writing that the Establishment of Religion Clause was meant to erect, in the words Thomas Jefferson had used in a letter, a wall of separation between church and state. It was a momentous ruling.
The Everson decision had to be very encouraging for Mrs. McCollum because first, it established that the First Amendment's Establishment Clause applied to the states, and that was not previously established, and that was a hurdle that she had to get over in order to win her case. Second, the court adopted this rhetoric about separation and the wall between church and state, which was very favorable to her claim.
But the Everson decision was also confusing. Despite the court's language about the wall of separation, the justices ruled 5-4 against Everson. Taxpayer support for busing children to religious schools was legal. The decision was potentially a bad omen for Mrs. McCollum.
Although Everson had endorsed this view of this wall of separation, Jefferson's metaphor of the wall, it had in fact not overturned the state law. So Mrs. McCollum had to ask the court to go the next step, not only to endorse in abstract concept the wall of separation, but to really give it meaning and force.